introduce you as like yeah, we have our unemployed, currently looking for a job. If anybody's there,
Yo, straight up.
this is my man.
Hey, man, that's cool, bro. Like, start with anything you want, bro. Unemployment, yo. If it gets me a job, I'll be forever, ever in your in your podcast. Call me anytime.
Okay. Anyways, okay. Let's start the podcast. Actually,
All right, let's start.
let's get it. Welcome to the 10 Cent Podcast. I'm your host Amer. We'll give you more than what you asked for. What's good? This is my friend. It's my homie. I respect this man. This man has been great to me. And what's your name?
My name is Moose on the loose, you know. But hey, I go by my formal name, Mohammed Musaab Khan. But if you ever see me, call me Musaab.
And you have a lot of names, by the way. Like I remember after you came back from like the pilgrimage, like Hajj, you came back and we called you brother Saab.
Inshallah, one day I'll go to Hajj, bro. But I went on Umrah.
Oh, you went on Umrah, my bad, yeah.
Yeah. So I shaved my head. So a lot of people started calling me brother Saab. Kind of just, I guess I looked a little bit more religious than my past, you know.
That's crazy. Anyways, so I know you from UCSD. Like we go to UCSD. You were the treasurer for like the MSA that I was part of. And what was I gonna say? I feel like a lot of people look at you and you're like, damn, this guy's a cool dude. Like you just got swag. Is that like an oh, by the way, Musaab's from LA, so like Musaab's gonna be repping LA like crazy. Like why do you do that? Like why do you have swag? Is it just an LA thing or like?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, personally, I don't think I have swag. You know. I wouldn't even say it's confidence.
Okay.
But I know I have like I trust myself.
I see.
I believe in myself whenever I'm talking to people. So and the way I carry myself kind of comes a long way, and especially like one of my goals in life is to become a lawyer and kind of persuade like a whole jury and everything. So I feel like when I'm talking, I like to talk with like influence, with a little bit of like, I wouldn't like to say power, but like more like I'm trying to be friends with you. I want you to be comfortable with me when you're talking. You know? So that's my top priority. Yeah.
You think like you got that like out of like is this like an LA culture thing or like a Pakistani thing? Like,
that's a look. I would say it's not LA culture. It's not Pakistani culture, but it's more towards like the work I do, right? Like you said, I was the treasurer for the MSA, so that was a lot of community work, talking to a bunch of new guys. And I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous at first.
Yeah.
But you get through it, you get over it, and everyone like that's how I met you. Actually, remember?
That's true.
Yeah, like I met you through MSA, and now look, we're on a trip out here.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm obviously this is not recorded or anything like in video, but like we're actually currently in Seattle recording this. I know because like Musaab's already graduated, so the man's looking for a job again. This is. We're not advertising here, but like if you know anybody who could hook it up with the brother with the job, that'd be great. Anyways, so we're just recording this in Seattle. Okay, LA. How long have you been living in LA?
Bro, I'm born, raised, everything in LA, man.
Okay.
all 22 years of my life. Like I just turned 22 like last month, and man, I've been in LA very long, and I've lived in like the same place my whole life too.
Hold up. I'm not trying to offend you or anything, Musaab, but like. When people say LA, like, are you from like LA or like are you from like? No offense, I heard people like they're from Walnut, and then they say that they're from LA. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves, man.
What?
Like if you're living in Glendale, bro, like you're not from LA.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, Glendale is not LA. Los Feliz, maybe. Okay, if I feel like it on a good day, right? People are probably gonna be like, "Who are you to determine what LA is, right? What are the lines of LA?" Man, I lived in LA for 22 years. That's what allows me to determine what it is, right?
Damn.
Yeah. So like, I mean, it's a consensus between everyone.
Okay.
Like one of my inspirations is a dude named Ben Baller, right?
Okay.
He addressed this like 2 or 3 years ago about what is the boundaries of LA.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And he's all like, okay, anything past downtown LA, not LA anymore.
He's from LA?
He's born and raised Koreatown, 2 miles away from me, man.
Damn, that's actually
dope.
Dope.
So like, I like to relate to him a lot. Okay. And a lot of the opinions he has kind of are very like impactful on me, especially when it comes to LA culture. And so yeah, I like to say like Santa Monica, Malibu, right? That's kind of one line right there.
Okay.
And then like LAX a little bit. That's when the line kind of blurs down, right? Inglewood and all of that.
So like all like the Instagrammers like that come up and like be like, oh, I'm from LA, or like there's a lot of people that like just move into LA and they're like barely in LA, but then they're always just like hanging in LA, and they just post on like, oh, you know, I love LA, live in LA, LACMA, Hollywood sign, all that stuff. Is that like a thing that you're like, oh my god, like, yeah, come here, let me show you the touristy areas, or you just come and show up like the cool spots or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Man, like first, like I want to address like like all these people that pull up and like want to be like YouTubers. I mean, like good luck to them. I appreciate that.
It's a hustle.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things. Like, okay, you have inspirations, why not follow them, right? If that's what you're like proud of, like, all right, let's go for it, right? If you feel like you have talent, go for it. But like when they come to LA, they're like, oh yeah, I live right next to LACMA, right? I live in like Park La Brea, right in front of the Grove. Nah, man, you're from Wyoming, Montana, bro. Like, yo, those are states no one wants to live in. That's why you came to LA, man.
I'm so dead.
Like, for real. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on people who come to LA. But then another pet peeve, like, just is like a very LA culture, like deep inside me. As much like, okay, I could criticize LA. It's one of those things like, I could make fun of my best friend, but you can't make fun of my best friend kind of thing.
Okay, I see.
That's the kind of relationship I have with LA, right? I will criticize LA as much as I want because it's my, like, it's what I, like, it's a part of me, right?
Okay, 22 years. I mean, you lived all there your life.
Yeah,
like,
it's my whole life, you know? Like, that's where all my influences, that's where most of my, like belief, like, my belief system, everything was kind of constructed in LA, too. Okay. With the help of San Diego, of course. Like, past 3 years have been, like, very influential on me.
Yeah.
But one of my pet peeves is, like, people who move to LA and then they start talking and criticize, like they start criticizing LA.
Like they've been here. Like they're from here.
They've been here. Like they know, like, do you even know what was there before the Grove was built?
I
doubt it.
Yeah.
Did you know that, what do you call it? The park right across the Grove, Pan Pacific Park, it didn't even have that baseball diamond, man.
Damn.
You know?
Yeah.
Like there's history there, man.
I see.
There's history.
Wait, have you been to Pakistan?
Bro, I used to go every other year until I was like 16, 17. So I've gone to Pakistan a lot. I don't even know how many times I've gone at this point.
Damn. Yeah. Any, like, you guys have like a house and everything there and like, just like.
So we do have an apartment, but we don't stay there because like our grandmother kind of doesn't let it, like my maternal grandmother doesn't let us stay there, like stay anywhere but her home.
Oh, okay. I see.
You know, so like usually like when we pull up to Pakistan, my other aunt used to pull up too from Saudi, or Saudi Arabia, and dude, the house was full. It's like a 4-bedroom house, 2 floors, but it still wasn't enough, man.
Damn.
You got me, my sister, then you have like another like 7 cousins, like 2 aunts and an uncle. Like it was a packed house at all times. Like I used to sleep on the floor during that time, bro. Yeah.
Any like crazy thing that happened in Pakistan, bro? Like I know like back home, like there's but back home, like people didn't like I don't want to say like they didn't care about things, but they were just like wilding, bro. That's what I know back, like for me back home. Like a lot of people like my friends used to do some crazy stuff and all that stuff. Like and now I check like Snapchat and Instagram, whatever, and like that's dude doing some crazy stuff. Like how's back home for you? Like did you guys do some crazy stuff? Encounter anything crazy or like what's good?
Man, Pakistan is okay. So I've gone to Pakistan like some like during like some like crazy periods of time, like like a coup was happening at one point.
Oh damn, you were there,
bro. One time I heard a bomb blast from my house, bro.
Damn.
Like straight up a market was like gone. I was shook. I heard the sound while watching like Cartoon Network in Urdu in Karachi, bro. Like I was just shook, like straight up shook it. Like I could go into like straight Shakespearean content, bro. It was insane. Other times, like I think like 2 trips ago, I was actually robbed at gunpoint.
What the bro? Hold up. Like this is like like in your neighborhood or like what were you doing?
No,
actually,
so
bro?
like
What the hell?
it was like right before Eid, and I needed clothes for Eid, right?
Okay.
So my uncle, my uncle's friend, me, and my 2 other like cousins, right? We all like go to it wasn't just 2 other cousins. It was 4 other cousins actually. By the way, like my sister is the oldest and eldest cousin in that family, and then it's me. And then like right now I'm like 22. My other cousin's like 16. The one younger than me, right?
But you're saying that's 2 trips ago, so they were like even younger.
They were even younger, right? Yeah. So this is about 4 years ago. So he was like what 12. I was like 18. And my other cousins are like, bro, definitely under 10 years old. Yeah. One was probably like 4 or 5. Another one's like 6, 7. Anyways, man, we made a full like cousins trip out of this. My uncle, my like uncle's homie, and all the cousins, right? we pull up to a store. We park the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
My cousins all get out from the left side of the car, which is right next to a sidewalk. So they go straight into this. Like, they get out, right? And, like, they're getting into the store. I open the right door, and my uncle, you know how, like, the driver's side is on the opposite side back home in Pakistan? So
Right? Wait, no, you guys drive on the right instead of the left?
Yeah. Right? No. How's it in America right now? It's the opposite of America, man. That's all I know.
No, America, it's the driver's on the left.
Yes, yeah. We drive on the right side.
Oh, no, but in Syria, we drive
on the left?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, yeah. So in Pakistan, we drive on the right. So my uncle was driving. My uncle's homie got out the left. My uncle and I got out on the right. This is a very important, we both got out on the right.
Okay.
And this dude just pulls up, like, his head's fully covered in a scarf, and pulls out a pistol and puts it on my head.
Damn.
Right when I get out the car. And he's like, yo, he tells my uncle, like, I will shoot this kid. I don't know if he's your kid, if you don't give me everything you have on you right now.
Damn.
Right? Now, let me tell you, man, like, people who are born in Pakistan, raised in Pakistan, like my uncle, bro, they're another breed, bro. I like to think, like, you know, like, oh man, if I'm in a situation, I'll act like super hardcore, like no one, like, I'm gonna steal the guy's gun, you know, like all this, like, straight, like, you know, like thug life.
Yeah, bro. Watch the
like,
movies,
you know,
all that stuff, bro. Like,
like,
I'm a thug.
like, you know, I just like watched Creed. I was like, yo, I'm gonna box this guy up, right? I've never even taken a boxing class in my life, bro. Anyways, bro, but like when the gun was against my head, I am panicking.
Of course,
right?
bro.
I can't even process emotions. That's how much I'm panicking.
Obviously,
right? My uncle, like, he's like, all right, bro, like he tells the robbers, like, yo, chill. Opens his wallet, right? So he had a bill of like 2 5,000 rupee bills, which would be at that time around like $100, right? Okay. So that's like 10,000 rupees to $100 right there. And he wraps it in another piece of paper that was like kind of thick. It had like layers to it, right? And he gives it to him, right? And the guy like just takes the money, right? And looks at me. He's like, "You're lucky that you have like that you know this dude." And he just drives away.
Damn.
Right? And then I like run inside the store. Right? And bro, like, you know how like people shake from fear?
Yeah.
I always thought that was just like something that happens in movies and stuff. For the first time in my life, I couldn't control the shake in my hands. Damn. They were moving hell, like they were just vibrating, bro. Right? Like not even iPhone vibration level, like insane. Like I couldn't even hold anything. My head's just like clouded. I don't know what's going on. I see my cousins, they're all crying. They're all kids, man. They're all crying. Bro. Even my 14-year-old cousin was crying, right? My uncle's like, bro, chill. Like this happens all the time, you know.
Damn.
Right? He's all like, if I have my gun, right? You know, it's Pakistan, man. It's like lawless land out there.
Damn.
Right? It's like, bro, I hate to say this, but like if you're talking about like freedom, that land has no laws. Like it's like complete freedom for anyone to do anything. Damn. Right? But I found out later, bro, like literally, like, I found out later that the thick piece of paper that my uncle wrapped with two $5,000 rupees, which is, by the way, like, as I said, $100.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's like $10, bro.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's a big difference. But like, I'm pretty sure about like $10 there is like,
so like a huge amount. What do you call it? $1 was 100 rupees back then.
Okay.
Right?
So, yeah.
So what? 5,000 rupees is like, I can't even, I don't want to.
It's a good amount.
Bro, it's an equivalent to life.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course, obviously,
right?
definitely.
But yeah, he tells me later on, like, yeah, I wrapped like two $5,000 rupees around my water electricity bill. That fool's gonna have to pay it now. I was like, how much was the water electricity bill? He was like, I don't know, man. It was like 60, 70K. I was like, yo, you're wild.
Damn.
You literally gave a water bill in exchange for my life. He's all like, hey, man. He's just like laughing. His friends are laughing, right? He's all like, man, chill. I've exchanged a lot less for my own life too, bro. I was like, yo, this is a lawless land, bro. Damn. I mean, I still got love for Pakistan, bro. The people are friendly. You know, like every store, like if you go to the same store over again, they love you out there, man. Yeah. No cap. They'll give you free chai. They'll give you free sandwiches if they know you. They're super friendly. I love them, bro.
Damn, that's dope and that's crazy at the same time. That's like insane because like, bro, that's you know what's funny? It's like I know like I know every single uncle, every single immigrant uncle that we know, whatever. They have some crazy stories. But I don't know if you've ever seen them all together and they're all talking to each other and they're all saying some stories and like each one is like, Like, it's hella crazy. Like, he's going, yeah, man, almost got shot, blah, 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 blah. And they're all just busting laughing. And I'm just like, I was literally there at one point, and they're all like, just like talking about like this, oh yeah, this one guy got killed, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, just talking about like, and they're all just laughing. I'm like, yo, like.
Bro, it legit doesn't make sense. Like, I think it's just like, you know, we're privileged to live in a land where like, bro, you call 911, there's like police willing to defend you within a couple seconds. I don't know about LAPD though.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean by
I'm not a big fan of LAPD.
Yeah, they just lagging?
What?
They just lag or something?
They don't lag. They're just, man, they have a history.
Yeah.
They have a history of distrust, and I'm part of that distrust. So,
damn.
You know.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, LAPD and like LA residents don't really get along unless you live in an affluent neighborhood.
Damn, bro. What's up? You out here getting attacked from everybody, bro. Like, bro, I just know, bro. I'm here for you, bro. Like, the entire people here for you.
Hey, man, that's just the stuff that makes me grow, you know.
That's the thing. Like, you know, like we were talking about, like I was saying that, like a lot of like the uncles and all that stuff, like they look at all this stuff and they just laugh it out. It's just because like it's like that just helped them grow or something. That just made them whoever they are right now, and they just see it as like just little thing, little dust. They just rubbed it off, and then they continue. And they just laugh about it. Anyways, let's take a break for our sponsor. Yep. Thank you, Musaab. Just real quick, we'll come back. I don't know if I have a sponsor. Like, I don't know what just happened there. You know, like I'm always putting that little gap, hoping for someone to come in. We actually just let's just get into this 10-cent segment.
Yo, Sheba Honey, sponsor him.
Oh, that's the homies actually, bro.
I know.
Yeah, that's the homie. I should talk to them. Anyway, so 10-cent segment. I have a bunch of facts. I'll ask you. I have 3 facts, and then you have your facts, and then we just talk about it. You know, just like give us your 10 cents. What's your opinions on it, Musaab? I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Okay, let me start. Only female wasps are able to sting. So if you're a male wasp, you're not able to sting. You're just not able to sting.
Bro, that's okay. Look, so that's actually really crazy. I thought that was like something that happened with mosquitoes.
Okay.
High key.
Yeah, I guess we're just like thinking about that randomly. Like, what was?
No, bro. Okay, so it was like mosquito week, like last week, like actually it was like mosquito month for the last month in LA.
Okay.
Right? Like I was getting bit so much.
Oh, poor guy.
Bro, I have a net on my window. I don't know where these mosquitoes were coming from.
Were they sliding in, bro?
Bro, straight up. I would have like 5 bites on my hand. And I thought like, damn, like these mosquitoes are biting me, and like, I thought only female mosquitoes bite, and they die on the spot. Okay, I don't know if that's right though. I might be mixing up like other insects together, bro.
Bees do that. So if a bee stings you, that's their last breath, bro, because they die after they sting you. So it's like it stings you, it's like beep, and it just.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. But like
it has to hate you, Musaab, so much, bro. Like I've been stung by a bee once, bro. I mean, it hurts, bro. But like all I did is like you just flick this little needle out, and like you're good. Like put some water or whatever, but like you're good. And like some like alcohol, or whatever, clean it up.
Bro, I absolutely hate bees and wasps. Like I can't. I'm so like I fear them so much that I can't kill them. Right?
That makes 0 sense, but okay.
Like I won't kill a bee because like you know like bees are like important to the earth. Like you know environmentally. I mean I'm trying to be environmentally friendly. You know.
LA with the horrible pollution put down for the environment. I understand that makes
that
total.
Smog in downtown LA is not a joke.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, like I can't. I'm like I fear bees and wasps. I don't fear any other like animal like you know like camels, insects, like other spiders, cockroaches, but like. I'm not like I just can't stand bees and wasps, bro. Yeah. If I see one in front of me, like even doing its own business with a plant, best bet I'm not gonna walk past that sidewalk for the next few days, bro.
Anyways, man. All right, what's your fact? Hit me. Let me give you my 10 cents.
All right, so y'all know that tiny pocket that's within your own like big pocket in your denim and your jeans.
Oh, like you're talking about the coin pocket, when you
bro?
Put
that's
coins?
Not a coin pocket.
I put my coins in there. Sometimes.
Nah, bro, it's for a pocket watch.
But it's 2020. It's about to be 2020. We don't carry pocket watches,
bro. It's probably something that just came from the past few decades, man.
And they just kept on doing, wasting material just to put it on their just for like the aesthetics.
Do you want that option or not, bro? Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
That's the show you've been always talking about.
Bro, Peaky Blinders, bro, they rock pocket watches like no other. I was ready to buy a pocket watch off of Amazon, bro. And all gold with a nice design. I would rock that. If I bought it, thank God I didn't.
Yeah.
But if I bought it, I would rock it anywhere I go. Starbucks, go down the street to read anything, but like I would rock it anywhere.
So you want a pocket watch so you could rock it to go get coffee?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, if you follow Musaab on Instagram, the man has on his highlights, everywhere he grabs coffee, he takes a picture of his coffee cup and drinking that coffee. So whether you know if that coffee is good or not, you don't know. Musaab just had that coffee. Does Musaab like it? He probably doesn't. He probably does. But you know that he just posted his coffee. I mean, I respect that. Anyways, let me hit you up with my fact. All right, this is really random. When the Pope dies, they hit him on the head with a silver mallet 3 times and say his name and make sure he's dead.
Yo. What? That's messed up, bro.
I'm like that makes 0 sense, bro. Like my man's gonna be like
Yo, you awake or nah? What's good?
That's sad, bro. Like I'm
bro, like no disrespect, man, but like wow.
This man's been serving their community, like, and everything is just like that's disrespect. I don't know, bro. I don't know what culture this is, bro. But like,
bro,
what you think, bro?
Bro, that's just weird.
Like, what's up when you die? You want to be hit by hey, it's a silver mallet though, so like.
I mean, it's at least like finer things in life, I guess.
Like at the point, is that even gonna matter, bro?
If I died, if you know,
I mean, you can eventually.
I would want someone to hit my head 3 times just to make sure that it's not if I died. Like
I want to
make sure I'm dead, bro. Like check my pulse. You know, I want to see that everything has been done, right? And then you could say that I'm dead. You know.
So like, so you're saying that the Pope is like, they check his heart rate and everything is done 0, so they have to double check by hitting him 3 times.
Hit him 3 times, bro.
Because you never know; those 3 times might be magical, and
exactly.
It's just like,
what if like hit the knee, and your bone reacts.
But the knee reminds me of, bro. What? You know, like those old TVs, well, like, it's not working, so then like your parents like, it just they just hit it on the side,
and it just starts working all of a sudden, bro.
Yo, like, that's dark, bro. You just
get up and you're just like, oh, yo.
So there's no way just go hit the. Okay, never mind. This is too much. It was very mean.
Nah, bro. Bro, did you hear that the Pope got stuck in an elevator like a week or 2 ago?
Bro, how you gonna get a Pope stuck in an elevator?
Bro, that's messed up, bro.
What is this?
If I was like, bro, like I think Trevor Noah did like a whole thing about this. Like he's like, yeah, man, if I was a firefighter and like, I'm the one who freed the Pope, I'd just have like a big flashlight behind my head and I'd be like, where's your God now? Bro, it's messed up, but bro, no cap. I was laughing really hard.
I'm so dead. Okay, you got a fact, or I'm gonna hit it with the last one?
I'll give you a fact real quick.
All right, give me one.
Let's see. This might be slightly ironic, but the British royal family isn't allowed to play Monopoly.
What the hell? Like what?
Nah, they're just allowed to take other land, but not land in.
That's hilarious, bro. Oh my! They probably looked at previous history, like, yeah, we can't get them to use this, man.
Yeah, we're not good at this. Although my resume might say something else.
That's hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's like, but that's funny as hell. I don't know, my 10 cents.
Hey man, there was a time where the sun never set on the British Empire.
Oh yeah, that was. Hey. Yeah, tough times, man. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever.
Big facts.
Yeah, like for us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tough times, bro.
Bro, Pakistan freed itself.
Yeah, respect, bro. Well, that was it, the 10-cent segment. I mean, honestly, Musaab, it's been great having you, bro. So this is new thing. Just what you been listening to, like music or podcasts, bro? Like, what do you? Because like I know, like.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I've been more into podcasts. I mean, musically, same old hip hop.
Yeah.
Top 50 stuff, nothing interesting.
Yeah.
Podcast wise, I listen to How I Built This guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, man.
I've been obsessed with that podcast.
Yeah.
Obsessed. Like it wants me. Like I want to be an entrepreneur instead of a lawyer now.
I feel the lawyer one looks good on you though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man, thanks. Hopefully one day. I'm still pre-law.
No, definitely, bro. How I Built This. I listened to that one as well. Music wise, Earth Gang. I mean, he's a new rapper. Like, I mean, I think he's new. I'm pretty sure he's new.
No, I haven't heard of him actually.
It's off Dreamville thing. Earth Gang. Really? Listen to Earth Gang. It was a song called. Let me just pull it up real quick. Where is it at? Off the Lot. It's a good song.
Really? I've been listening to Corday.
Corday.
Yeah, he's great. I love Corday.
Anyway, well, Musaab, it's been great having you. Just one last thing, just for all the 10 people that listen to it. Like, I mean, I guess probably just 2 people at this point. I'm just kidding. We have good listeners. I also shout out to everyone that's listening. Also, always make sure to share and help us out. Drop a dime. What's the last was like? What's your 10 cents for life for people to learn? Anything, for life. Whatever you want. It could be funny. It could be cool. It could be just drop a dime.
All right, let me drop something. All right. So I think I was on Twitter the other day and some girl tweeted, like she was texting her mom about what she wants for her birthday gift.
Okay.
Right. And she was all like, "Hey, I would love it if the whole family could pitch in together and get me just one gift."
Okay.
And her mom was like, "What?" She's like, "Oh, just get me a Gucci belt." Right. Huh? And then her mom replied back saying, "What, you're going to wear your Gucci belt on some Hollister jeans?"
Damn.
Bro, and like, I mean, you know, it's a funny thing, right?
Yeah,
it's a funny tweet, right?
Yeah.
But like, look, I grew up in LA. The materialism is like thick. It's thick in LA, right?
Yeah.
You feel it around you all the time. Everyone wants to be something. Everyone wants to wear something, et cetera, right? But, you know, like, be smart about everything you do, bro. You know, like, yeah, it's really cool. You know, you could have an Apple Watch, right?
Yeah.
You know, you could wear a Gucci belt on your Levi's, on your Hollister, right?
Uh-huh.
But have your priorities right, man. Like, if your car isn't working, go get your car fixed first, bro.
No, respect.
Pay rent, buy meals, you know? And before anything, try to help someone else out if you have that much extra cash, bro.
Damn.
Right? Yeah, LVMH doesn't need your money, bro. Homeless people need your money, you know? So yeah, just something to keep in your mind, man.
Yeah, Musaab, that was a dime. That was a dime. I appreciate you, Musaab. Thank you so much, man, and peace.
Yeah, man, appreciate you for having me, man.